Welcome to Edison's Accessing the Global Capital Markets interview series. Today we'll be focused on the US markets, and we're delighted to have with us Jason Paltrowitz, who is the Executive Vice President of the OTC Markets Group. Jason, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And what we're going to focus on today is the corporate services part, which is what you oversee at the OTC Markets Group. So there are three tiers to your market: the QX, the OTCQX, the OTCQB, and the Pink. So perhaps you could go into a little bit more detail about those different tiers, and perhaps starting with the Pink market, the default market. So what actually trades on Pink?
So Pink is what we would call a broker market, right? There's really no company interaction with the securities that trade on Pink, or limited company interaction. It's a catch-all. And by a broker market, it means that in the US, unlike most other markets, broker-dealers can decide to trade a security based on the demand from an investor. So because of that, Pink has all sorts of different types of securities. It's got bankrupt companies, distressed companies, some of the largest international companies. Anything where an investor wants to trade a security, a broker-dealer can get a ticker symbol and trade that on the Pink market. If you take that and then look at our QB and QX markets, those are what we would call our premium markets, that really changes the game into securities where the issuer has taken the engagement level to have their security traded. So our QB market, simply put, is a venture market. It is the venture market in the US. Really early stage growth developing companies, limited financial requirements, but very significant disclosure requirement. So we feel that companies that are open and transparent, if they're putting their information out, investors can decide whether or not they're investable. So we really force that transparency. QX is our best market. And there you'll find high financial standards, corporate governance standards, no penny stocks, as an example, trade on QX or can trade on QX. And that really raises the level so that when you look at a QX company, recognizing that there are venture companies on the venture market on QB, venture companies can fail, they're startups, but they could still be investable. QX, are really companies that meet that higher financial standard.